My band gives me shit all the time because I play shows and I go home and they're like, "All right, man, where's Christian at?" And I leave. I try to explain to them, I just don't relate to people. I just don't, man, and I get very uncomfortable. And they want to hang out with me, and I appreciate that, and I understand that, and I have to make an effort to actually do that. But I am so bad at just dude, I feel like I'm gonna explode physically when I just stand around a crowd of people. I have to get away. It's nothing personal. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I genuinely just I don't know, man. I just get very uncomfortable, which is weird that I'm in a band and I perform, but it's totally different. I can get on stage and play like nothing, but don't get me standing around a bunch of people I don't know talking.
No, it's relatable, man. It was the same way. We could play a show, or when I was in high school and I was also in choir, and I like literally always every show we had, um, every concert we had, I always had like multiple solos, and it was never like but I was never the guy that was like, I want a solo. My choir teacher was always like, "You're getting a solo," and I'm like, okay. So like whether it was right after a choir concert or right after like my band played a show and they wanted to hang out in the green room with other bands and stuff, I'm like, I'm just trying to go home. Like I
Yeah,
don't it's nothing personal. And it was the same thing after choir concerts. Everyone wants to catch up and people want to, oh, you did so great. And I'm like, I just want to go home.
I want to go
Like,
home.
yeah, I'm not about that.
Just text me.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't say I hate people, but I would say I don't like people like a lot of the time. And that's not to mean that I'm not like an open and likable person. And I believe I am, but it's just like I don't like being forced into social situations because it seems like acceptable. You know what I mean? Like I want to do it on my own. I don't want someone to feel like I'm being forced to do it. So
And you know what else I think too? In today's day and age with the internet and being able to talk to and 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 become acquaintances with people that genuinely you vibe with and have in the same interests in. Like right now, I am totally 100% relaxed, comfortable. I have no jitters about talking to you right now. Even if you were here, it wouldn't be the same because we've gotten to know each other and stuff. But like, we have the ability as humans now with the internet to find people that we genuinely want to talk to. It's like before that. I'm not trying to say that like finding real friends in your area is not good. No, that's not true. But it's just like, dude, we have the capability now to genuinely find the people that we can relate with and want to conversate with instead of just I know this is going to sound really shitty, but it's like instead of just like, settling for. You know what I mean?
yeah, I get what you mean. That goes back to kind of what both of us were saying, in our own way is like you don't want to feel like you're forced to conversate with people. You want it to be organic. You want it to be people you want to talk to, which makes sense why when I say I don't like people are like, but you do a YouTube channel and like, you do a bunch of live streams and you talk with everyone. It's like, because I know these people share my common interests. Like I can talk to these people because I know these people get a feel for who I actually am. But if I'm out in the world in a group of people and I don't know a damn thing about any of you, I can't feel like I can just go, so guys, like how many people you think are going to die in Halloween Kills? Like I
No, you
can't
can't.
do that. So it's
Can't
different.
do that. Oh yeah, totally, dude. That's it. You know, that's totally it.
And it's cool. I don't know. That's why I try to tell my fiance all the time. She doesn't really understand it, but I tell her all the time. I'm just like, look, it's really cool, like to have these relationships with these people, like on YouTube and stuff, and then want to follow you on social media, and then I'm sure you get it every day too. It's an everyday thing that I have someone message me like, hey, look, I found this. Like, look at this, or they tag me on Twitter or Instagram, and it's like it's cool that people care enough about like you to want to like share that moment with you.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, dude. It even if this wasn't going live, I wouldn't putting it on. I look forward today to saying like, hell yeah, I'm gonna watch with Nick. We're gonna watch Resurrection, have a good time. But to know that it's gonna go out there and somebody else is gonna be able to take this stream or take this podcast and queue it up with them to watch the movie, and they're feeling like they're part of something with us too. All the shit that we give like the internet and how it divides people and makes us less personable. I call bullshit on that. I think that's a personal problem. if somebody is becoming less personable or more detached from society, I think this brings us closer together.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's just the way you use it.
Yeah. You might be going to the wrong sites. You might be talking to the wrong people. That's a personal thing, but yeah, the internet has done more good than bad, I think. And but yeah, I feel the same way. I've never once like leading up to us doing an episode of this been gotta record, the podcast. No, I might have like a shitty day. Like I had a shitty day today, but like part of and then sometimes you may be like, I don't want to stare at my phone for 2 hours. Like, but as soon as you get into it and you start it, it's like, you don't even realize you're doing it because you're just
Exactly. Yeah.
free flowing. You're having fun. The time literally flies. And there's times where we're like, shit, we've gone over 2 hours. Like
Yep.
we should probably cut it, but